my dear Leo. This is a reading about what the person most on your mind would want to happen between you two. With me, Queen of Cups Tarot. As an extended member to this channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there is a reading up personal life events moving forward for the full members to this channel. And what you need to know right now to make your life better is up for all the members to the channel. Extended and full members can also order readings from me with a 30% discount. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I used the Steampunk Tarot by Barbara Moore for the reading part, and I will start shuffling your cards. So when I open your deck here, I see the Magician together with Justice. So it seems as if this person has some kind of master plan, but I'm not sure if it's a good one or a bad one, because the Magician is walking the thin line between good and evil. And law and order here. We'll see. Justice. Do they want to give you justice? Not today. Not dealing hurt, avoiding conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry. Okay. We got the message. So they probably feel as if they want to win over you, and that they are in a righteous position to do so. Okay. So I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Five of Cups together with the Justice. So that justice, or that feeling of being righteous, or not wanting to give you right, or see things your way, it's not really helpful to this person. They're still kind of either living without you, or not being able to come in contact with you, or not being able to, have that warm, juicy sensation of friendship and love between you two, because of some sort of falling out or position that they have put themselves in where they kind of judge you and want to win over you, but they're losing a lot in this process. It's very painful for them. Okay, so I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world. So we have the King of Swords here with the Nine of Wands. Justice. Okay, so I'm actually thinking that the Justice is your card. That you said something or stood up for something that you felt were right, and they couldn't agree with you because it kind of crashed some of their master plan, like a way that they wanted to think of your relationship, their world and their role in it. So they didn't want to hear about like your truth or your justice. But we can see that they are, they are actually studying into this a little bit and watching it from a distance. So they might agree with you, or, be able to communicate with you on a later stage about what they see. Maybe first they need to make up their mind of what you said, or what you did, or how you proclamated your justice, or the equalness that you might have wanted in the relationship. And now they are thinking that maybe you are right, but they are not in a mindset or a position or emotional state where they can agree to this just yet. Okay. So King of Swords and Justice. King of Swords is Aquarius, Justice is Libra. So some of you might be dealing with air sign quality. Okay, so 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Leo viewers. Love, marriage. I want my bonds between you. I want my dear Leos to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. It was done there, just magically. I'll just tune in for a few seconds here to you, the person most on your mind, and what this person would want to happen between you two. So remember to subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and also if you like this video in particular, hit the like button. So this is the most likely outcome or evolution in your relationship. And this is what this person would want to happen. We have the High Priestess here. The High Priestess has a strong connection to the Justice card. The Justice card is 11 and this is 2. 8 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Justice, yes. I think in some way you are heartbroken by this relationship because you weren't truly heard. But you loved the person, they loved you. But the indifferences or the imbalance or the unfairness led to you walking away and putting yourself in a position of self-respect. Okay, we'll see where it goes. And this is the most likely evolution. And we have the Devil here. Sometimes when a person has done something that was really, really bad, they don't want to see it. Not today. They don't want to see it and they don't want to understand your point of view because then they are forced to see it, to see what they did wrong. Because if we have the view of ourselves as a good person, but we sometimes do, crappy things, it's not, it gives us a certain feeling of guilt and, a bad feeling, anxiety even, when we are being faced with this, because we want to be a good person, but obviously we weren't. So I think this is what this person is really battling with. It's accepting their responsibility or role in this situation. They want to, just blame it onto you. You being over dramatic, or you having this strange, complaining about things, nagging about things that's not really important, because they don't want to see the validation of your truth, like with the Justice there. Okay, so we'll see where it goes. This is their intentions. 7 of Swords, intentions of lying. So even if this person discovered the truth, they don't want to share it with you because then they will reveal their shadow, and that we already stated that hurts. It makes you anxious and filled of guilt. So their intention is continue lying for both you and themselves as far as they can. Until the day that they can't, the truth is so obvious and in their face that they need to accept it. And then they will need to accept the defeat. And that day it will hurt a lot for this person. So as long as they can, they will, believe in their own story, that they were entirely right and you were entirely wrong, and that they have no guilt whatsoever. Okay. This is how they feel for you. 8 of Pentacles. So they still want community with you, or they want to benefit from your mutual efforts in the relationship. So they will basically want to enjoy the relationship, but not validate how you feel, or the things that you would want to, maybe things that you want to bring up on the agenda, like this. It's not, this is hurting me, or this doesn't feel fair, or this thing is not, it's just not right, and this person doesn't want to listen, but they still want to, have the beauty of the relationship with you. If you could just shut up with your, whatever thing it is, that it might be some need that you need to have fulfilled. Maybe it can be anything, like I need you to say that you love me once in a while. Well, I told you I loved you when we got married. Isn't that enough? And they want to continue being benefited by you, saying that you love them and, fixing things for them, making sandwiches or, making a beautiful home. But they don't want to give you that kind of support, or at least not, they don't want to admit to giving you that support. They can give it, but it's almost like they stepping down from their throne downstairs and granting you something. Then they step up. They want to kind of keep the unequalness between you for some reason. This is how they view you, the Emperor. Okay, so they actually believe that you are the person on the throne. Maybe you have given the light that you are all powerful, that you are super strong and even dangerous. And if they give you, the little finger, this is my broken finger, we can take this, you will take their whole hand. So I think they're scared of you. They're scared to admit any truth to you, because then you will, it will be your saying from that day and forever on. So I think this person feels a little bit weakened in comparison to their idea of you. And that makes them need to put themselves on a throne because they think you are sitting on a throne. So you are dangerous, like your opinions, your viewpoints, how you feel in the relationship, what you would want to make a difference. It's dangerous because if you say, I don't want to live in an apartment anymore, I want to live in a house, then they feel like they will not have a say. It will be as you have stated it because you're so competent and so powerful, and they will not have any argument to say otherwise. They might want to move to a house too. They just want to have some control in the process. So I think it's their view of you that's making them act a little bit impossible. It might be that they are projecting something from previous relationships where they have had very little saying, or this is Aries, but of course Leo are leadership quality people too, so maybe you come off as very strong. So this is how they view the relationship, 4 of Swords, as if the relationship is on hold or like placed on the shelf. It's not being like blooming right now. They probably also feel as if you are not giving them the thing that they want from you. That they want this, but you are giving them squat. And that's probably because you have put yourself in a power position now. This is also Libra, as is the Justice card. So if you couldn't get what you wanted from them, then you will get, like, no one will get anything. I feel like that correlates with something I dreamt tonight. Okay, interesting. And this is what they would want to have happen. Ace of Pentacles. They want this 8 of Pentacles situation to start again. Like you can benefit the relationship from each other, but maybe not. Like they just want to benefit the relationship. They don't want to admit to anything. They don't want to celebrate your relationship. They don't want to take it to a higher level. They just want like an institution, like almost like a restaurant in the corner, like on a truck that you could go to and feed yourself. But no obligation with that restaurant that you are going to come back or that you need to revisit many times. So it might be that this person doesn't want commitment. I will see what's going on. Some of these cards, I think this one. Talking. Interested, conversing more. Awaited message arise. Text, call, email, hoovering. They are curious of what this relationship can offer, also when it comes to commitment, but they're just not there yet. It's like they're sniffing on it, but they don't want to, buy the whole peg, so to speak. Camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception. Learn from the past, make memories. They remember you from the past or what you offered them in the past, and they want what they got in the past in the future. Okay, but what's the hold up? What's the block here? I don't feel good enough. No, we have stated that they feel inferior when it comes to you, and it's like they are tiptoeing, talking, camera, I remember you, I want what we have. Ooh. It's very silent. It's very almost like covert, or they're hiding in some kind of shell. I definitely think they are scared of you. Your self-respect, and maybe you were dangerous before, but now when you have stepped into your self-respect, you're really dangerous. Okay, really, really dangerous. Okay, we'll see. This is the evolution of your relationship. 2 of Wands. So this is the person holding off from the truth, also holding off from you, because you would force feed them with the truth, and they don't want that because they are this careful little person. So they don't want to be faced with anything that they don't want to admit to, or they don't want to conform to. It might be that they love you a great deal. They just don't want to conform to your ideas, or they want to be with you, but they don't want to commit. They might want to live the rest of their life with you, but they may not want to have children or live in the house. I don't know. But it's almost as if they are trying to avoid to give you too much. Because that would be really dangerous. 6 of Pentacles. This is good. Ace of Wands, even better. right now it seems as if they are holding off, but it seems as if they are getting used to the idea, okay? Whatever idea you had that they said, not today, here, not today. Here they're saying someday, or maybe we could agree on something. We'll see where it goes. King of Swords. And the star card, Aquarius. Okay, it seems as if this person can be ready to level up or mature, like any day now. That this person can actually carefully, like they need to study into what you have said. And you might be, like Leo is a very creative, sometimes not super impulsive, but very powerful. So it's easy for you. If you start a new project, you will just, put one foot front up for the other and get it done. But this person, they need a plan. Like they need a 10-year plan, a 20-year plan, a 30-year plan. And so they might like your idea, but they don't like the plan how to get there. It seems as if you need to let this person be able to come to the same conclusion as you, but in their own speed. And when they come to a similar conclusion to you, they still want to know more. Like they want to investigate and scientifically look into the situation. How much money will we both have? Will we be able to afford a house? Will I need to work overtime? Will I have so many obligations with the house that I will never rest again one day of my life? So this is things that you need to take seriously, because this seems to be a little bit more a brooding person. That's not easy to jump the gun. They need time, reassurance, plans, logic steps. First we do this, second we do that. And if you can't provide this to them, they will probably, go and run and hide somewhere. And, refuse to agree with you. Just because they feel like you're taking over the show. So buy the book and thinker. So it's definitely like you have a thinker on your hand, someone that wants to do everything by the rules. And they want to have everything being really thought through and penetrated and turned upside down, backwards, seeing every possible outcome. Realizing how this is done. But in the same time, I don't feel like this person is much for conversation. So they probably go through all this crap in their head over and over and over and over again. Maybe you could lure them into actually talking about, their fears or like their long list of things that they feel needs to be sorted out. Maybe if you could start that conversation and really have a conversation, maybe this person would feel more supported for real, not just you, force feeding them with your goody goods, but actually they are on the train with you, helping to steer the train, even if it's not necessary. It goes on this track, but destiny can be like that. But at least if destiny is like that, they at least want to feel as if they are in control. They don't want to be dragged along, in the back of the train, helplessly screaming, and you just go accordingly with the divine destiny, because it doesn't matter how you get there or what happens when you get there, as long as you follow divine directions. And for this person, it's not like that. They are a little bit more suspicious. I came as an extension of source energy. That's you. There are many right ways for us to behave. This is the other person. You are funny. Okay, so see here. You came as a physical extension of source energy, understanding that you would explore contrast, causing expansion, not only for you, but for all that is. And for this poor person that didn't want the expansion at all. You knew that you could find your way back to the resources of your source by feeling your way and by understanding that the relationship between you and you is not one of separateness, but of alignment and resonance. So you just trust your intuition, take a jump, and everything ends well. You don't have to overthink it. When you master the art of allowing your consistent alignment with the source within you, every other relationship will be beneficial and pleasurable. It's not, because you're freaking other people out with just, you know, jumping from universe to universe like this. It's creepy, okay? Okay. So, and this is the other person. There are many right ways for us to behave. Is it possible to live upon this planet with a large number of other beings who believe and behave in a variety of ways in peace? When you are able to focus in such a way, this person really feels like a delicate flower, like very unusual. You know, it has its own mind and it's tiptoeing around things, and it can be easily overwhelmed by your energy. When you are able to focus in such a way as to allow your alignment with Source, even though others are choosing to behave differently than you are choosing, then you will truly be free from the bondage. They feel like they are in hell when you are too much in power. Bondage, where were I? So attempt impossible. Bondage of attempting the impossible task of getting everyone to agree on one right way. One right way would lead to endedness. Many right ways allow eternal expansion. So this person really needs you to hear them and to allow for their more delicate being to get, you know, time to get used to a certain situation. Right now they are in a position, you know, not today, and you know, being overwhelmed by you and the ideas of you, because they feel if they come in the close proximity of this threatening power that's you, there's no saying what will happen, because you just jump to things. But they have a beautiful openness here. They liked what they got together with you, and they would want to, you know, have more of that, just in, you know, secure amounts, so that they don't get overwhelmed. So this is what I'm seeing with this person. If you love them, you can probably find a way to agree with them and, you know, pick out what it is that they really would want to have said, and you know, help them to sort their own thoughts out and maybe make the future less scary. So that could be a good deed. I'm seeing this person growing on you, and that there's a possibility for you to have like a restart, or like a good new beginning, where both people can come to their right, being able to be themselves fully and still be appreciated in the relationship. Okay. So I would urge you to watch the love reading for February, or the what do they want to happen between you two from previous month, to watch the development from then until now. On my first channel page, there's a playlist for your specific astrological sign, where you can watch all the latest readings for your specific sign in one single playlist. On the end screen, you will see a link to that playlist, so go and check it out. And if you want to see the channel's readings in advance and ads-free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week, and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button that appears, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. Thank you for watching this far. Remember to like and share this video, and hit the bell notification on your way out to get updates when the next video is up. Until then, stay blessed and bye for now.